time for us to get into a fun conversation. Yes, for me, this is fun. Yeah, it's exciting. The spelling bee. I've got a whole entourage here with me this morning. And let me just welcome, first of all, Salome Jekpasu, who is the programs manager with the spelling bee, as well as Eugenia Teaching Menson, who is a founder and director of the Young Educators Foundation. Ladies, how you doing?
We're doing good. Yeah? Good to see you again after Saturday.
Yeah, after all the, the adrenaline, how are you feeling?
Drenched, drained, exhausted,
relieved?
Relieved.
Yeah.
Relieved.
Yeah.
Vindicated almost.
Yeah. No, I can only imagine what you must feel, and then it's one of those kind of things where you just go, then suddenly it's done, it's over.
Yeah.
It must be a good feeling.
Yeah, it is a good feeling.
5 ladies in the top 5.
Yeah.
An all exclusive lady
club.
Top 5.
Yeah, female squad.
That's beyond impressive. Has it ever happened before?
In terms of top 5 being one gender, yes.
Okay.
So in 2019, it was all boys.
Oh.
Yes.
The year that Kwabena won.
Yes, Kwabena Darko Asare won. It was all boys, and that was the first time ever.
Yeah.
Normally, it will be a mix.
Yeah.
It will be a mix. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
I see.
What? Is it 5 years down the line?
Yeah,
5 years down the line, it's been repeated. Maybe it's a 5-year.
Maybe it's a 5-year. Yeah. But I want to introduce the ladies, and I have all top 5 here, by the way, guys. And so I'm going to introduce them to you. We have the winner, N'Adom Darko Asare. She's here. We also have the first runner-up, Michelle Kuma. The second runner-up, Janice Efiba and Kitsia. We also have the 4th position, that's Ruth Obeng Davis, and Petra Sapon, the 5th position. And ladies, you're all welcome to Breakfast Daily.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Now, how are you all feeling?
Well, I feel excited. This is my first time on TV.
Can you give her the microphone? I won't. Please pass. All right. You can just speak. Just go ahead and speak.
Okay, I feel excited. This is my first time on live TV, so.
Oh, it's your first time. Oh, wow. Wonderful.
Yeah, I'm just really excited.
Yeah. So you're Michelle.
Yes, please.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Right. No, you need to realize that I don't know you.
Okay,
Right.
so my name is Michelle Kuma. I'm 12 years old. I'm in Seoul Clinic International School, and I'm the first of 3, and I'm the first runner-up for the TSB 2023.
Okay, let me just ask, what was it like at home that night?
You mean when?
Yeah, when you went home.
Oh.
What was it like?
So we went for dinner at a restaurant, and when we came back home, we were just dancing and praising God. I mean, I did not expect I'd reach such. I'd be first runner-up. Last year I had no position, no award, but this year I was able to come somewhere. Yeah.
Okay, please pass your mic to the next one. Please introduce yourself to us.
Okay, my name is N'Adom Darko Asare. I'm 11 years old.
Can you speak up a bit?
I'm 11 years old.
Okay.
I'm year 7, the Oyster Academy Tema. I was.
Don't stress yourself. Just relax. Just take it easy. Ruth Obeng, right? Ruth Obeng Davis. How do you feel?
I'm a little nervous right now.
Yeah, a little nervous right now, right? Yeah. No, just relax. It's very easy. Okay. So 4th position. Did you imagine it?
No, because I was 4th position last year.
Okay.
And last year I didn't win anything. I didn't win anything. I was just at home after getting 4th position. And so this year to come here, have an interview, it's nice. It feels nice, but I feel like I was a better 4th position than last year because I did better than I did last year at 4th position.
I like that a lot. You were 4th last year, And even though you're fourth this year, it's a better fourth.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Fantastic. All right, let's talk to N'Adom. I'll come to you the last. Okay, so please, yes. Right, so please introduce yourself to us.
My name is Petra Sapong, and
Okay.
I am 12 years old. And I go to the McCarthy Hill School. I'm in year 7.
How do you feel? You're in the top 5.
Yes, I never made it that far before. All the other times I tried, I went out in maybe round 5 or round 4 in the knockout rounds. Well, this time I made it farther than I had ever before, so I'm happy.
Yeah, so I'm sure you're very happy about that. How does your family feel?
They're happy.
You're happy, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Has anybody in your family ever been part of the spelling bee before?
Yes, my sister was in the spelling bee last year
Okay.
and this year.
Okay. So, did you find you got some help from her, whilst you were training, or she was like, "You're on your own, girl"?
She didn't really help me with anything.
She didn't really help you with anything. Yeah. All right. So please, let's go to the last person. Yep.
My name is Janice Ifibanketia. I am 12 years old and I attend St. Francis of Assisi in Takoradi, located at Anaji. I was the third in the TSB 2023, and I'm so happy. Like, all my friends, all my family members are happy, and this is my first time.
Have you been to Takrady yet since you won?
No.
Or you've just been in Accra?
Yes.
How do you think your school is going to receive you when you arrive?
They've started celebrating.
I can imagine.
Yes.
Imagine. And 30 people too, they know how to celebrate. But all right, so let's talk to the winner. N'Adom. No, she doesn't need a microphone. She already has it. Yeah. So, N'Adom, how are you?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I feel.
So, Miss Eugenia here told us that when you said you were coming back for a second time, she tried to talk you out of it. In those moments, what was in your mind? What was your driving passion to say, I'm going to do this again?
I mean, well, I didn't really go that far in the scripts competition, and so I felt like I needed to do better and really, improve. And so it's really great to be here.
Yeah. So I know that you said that it wasn't about winning the Ghana B. It was more about getting the opportunity to go back and do the scripts.
Yes.
Okay. At what point in the Ghana B did you realize that winning is close? Maybe I can do this.
I mean, when we were all the 5 people remaining, I felt like, I can do this.
Okay. At that point, you were like, nah, I should go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So now you're looking forward to the scripts. I spoke to Kobna. By the way, for those of you who don't know, her brother, N'Adom Darko Asare, was a 2019 champion. And he's been very involved in her, in her coaching as well. And I spoke to him at the end, really. And I was asking him whether, we'll talk about America just now, but I was asking him, will there be a third time?
Well,
let me ask you, will there be a third time?
I really don't think so. I think it's time to end my spelling bee career now.
Yeah. So no matter what happens in the US, you don't think so?
Not really.
Yeah. Well, I think that you'll be amazing in the US. They should watch out. Yeah, they should watch out for you. Now, what do you think it was that, quote unquote, tripped you up at the scripts that you can fix so that you go further?
I think it was the vocabulary. I'm not really that good at the
Okay.
meanings of the words, even
Okay.
though I can spell them.
Meanings of the word.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I think I'm going to try and do better at that.
How far away is Eugenia? How far away is the scripts?
I think about 12 weeks or 10. Oh, okay. Yeah, between 12 and 14 weeks
Okay.
then, yes.
Okay.
And
How do you prepare, N'Adom, I'm coming back to you. How do you prepare for vocabulary?
Vocabulary.
Yeah.
Well, I recently started, I use flashcards.
Okay.
So there's the word and there's the meaning at the back of the flashcard. It's online though. Yes.
Oh, okay, so it's available online. You can
Yeah.
just-
So that helps me remember
Okay.
the
Okay.
meaning.
Now, I'm just thinking of what she's saying. I mean, you must go through thousands of words because you don't know what's coming, right?
yeah.
Is there a magic to it? Is there a trick to it? Is there a science to the learning?
Yeah, there's a science, there's a math
Okay.
as well to it. So, you know, there's only 26 letters in the English alphabet.
Okay,
And
that's
any
true.
word you're asked to spell will be a,
Will come
will
from
be a
the 26.
combination. So if you start from there, you don't panic.
Okay. Okay.
Secondly, if you understand that the English language is borrowed
I
from...
like that. You just made my life a lot easier.
Yes, it's
Yeah,
only 26
26,
letters.
that's it.
It's not 1 million
Yeah.
letters. It's 26. So it will be a combination of any
Yeah.
of the 26. And then the English language is also borrowed from at least 13 other languages.
Okay.
And the English language is 40% French. If you begin to use those, then it makes it easy. You're narrowing
Okay,
down.
okay,
So
okay.
English is 40% French.
Wow.
Okay. And it is also borrowed from
And
another...
to think that the English don't like the French very much. Good Lord.
You know, so once you understand this, then what it tells you is that the sounds, for example, if you come to our Ghanaian akan, she is spelled with a HW, I believe. Yeah, HWE, the sh sound, okay. But so when you come to French, for example, the sh sound is spelled with CH.
Okay.
So that if I gave you church
Chateau.
to spell, so that's an easy one. So if I gave you church to spell,
Okay.
and you ask for the origin, and I don't mention French, then you know the sound you're hearing cannot
Not
be French.
Okay.
You know, the word doesn't have any French sound.
Ah,
So
okay.
you need to work with sounds
Okay.
and understand where is the sound coming from.
Okay.
Because every sound is represented by letters.
Okay.
The other English and Akan Ghanaian I will use is kwashioko. Yeah, the kwa in Aga is spelled with KW.
Yeah.
So if I gave you quack, your word is quack, spell quack, and I don't tell you the origin is Ghanaian,
Yeah.
then you know the ko sound you're
It's
hearing
not
is not
a-
spelled with KW.
With the KW, yeah.
It's spelled rather with
The
the
Q.
QU.
Yeah, yeah.
So getting a grip and understanding of the origins
Okay.
is the beginning.
Okay.
That lays the foundation for you.
Okay.
So sound and letter.
Yeah.
You're looking at this is the sound, what letter goes with it. This is the sound, what letter goes with it. You know. So we start from there and then we work our way upwards.
Yeah. Is there any, in terms of the vocabulary,
Yes.
is there any tricks to cramming words? Or you don't encourage people to cram
You can't cram words. I
You
mean,
can't cram words.
any good speller will tell you that. It is so there's a component of cramming in spelling where you need to cram the tips, the origins,
Okay.
knowing
Okay,
that
that's what you need to
yes,
know.
that's what you need to know.
okay.
So that it's almost like knowing your times table.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know that 2 by 2 gives me 4.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is the
You can
formula.
extrapolate from that and do anything
do
else.
many
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
So based on that, vocabulary building really is
Yeah.
about exposure.
Okay.
It is about exposure. So it's what you
Yeah.
eat.
Yeah.
Because food comes in, some of our food is
Yeah.
more words from Italian origin, right? And French as well.
a lot of
Border on food. So exposure could be either you're eating it or you're consuming literature about that culture. Okay? Or you're consuming literature. I watch a lot of cooking shows on DSTV. And so I pick a lot of
all these
language.
words just
Yes.
come up.
So
Yeah.
but the first time I heard of it, I think maybe what, 12 years ago, escargot, you know,
Escargot,
snail.
yeah.
You know, I thought it was something nicer.
Yeah,
And I just
escargot.
realized, oh, escargot is a
It's
snail.
yeah.
It sounds so bougie.
You know the word I like? Flambe.
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 Flambe was,
Yeah,
I think it
it's
came
like,
this
yeah,
year. didn't it?
flambe.
Yeah, flambe came, yes. Flambe.
It's just basically burn your food
Thank
with
you.
fire.
Just, you know, burn it, scotch it a bit.
Yeah.
You know, so vocabulary is really about exposure. It's not cramming words. It's cultural. So that even if you cram the words, as N'Adom was explaining there, but you don't know what it means, you will get it wrong when you're asked about it, because you may not know the correct pronunciation. The sounds that are coming out are represented by certain letters. You may not know that either. So cramming really has no space in vocabulary. And an understanding is what you need. Yeah, is what you need.
Okay. Salome, what's next?
Spellers?
Yes.
Well, so the three of them going to the US in May would start preparing.
Okay.
So what they've done so far is just child's play, because it's a different ball game altogether.
This was child's play?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You know,
Lord.
I mean, yeah.
If this was
N'Adom
child's play.
N'Adom can attest to it, that it was child's play. So they now are going to get a bit more intensive training in the upcoming weeks, because we are set to go to the US in May of this year to participate in the Scripps National Spelling Bee. So basically they're going to have training sessions from this weekend, I think, until we are ready to go. As Mrs. Junior mentioned before, training in how to understand words, how to break them down when you're on stage, because one of them was asking me before, say, oh, so are they going to give us the words for us to study? I was like, yes, you'll be helped up to some point, and beyond that, the dictionary is like, really, it's fair game. So basically, we are going to be training them so they know how to study, because there's a science to spelling, so they need to know how to study when there's no word list. When you actually have to learn words by yourself, they will learn how to do that.
Conventional, I'm going to go over to them in just a jiffy. Conventional dictionaries. I have a feeling that some of the words they were spelling on the day are not in conventional dictionaries.
That's interesting, because when you put even some of the words in a Word document,
Yeah.
you underline it for you.
Yeah.
Because it's
It
not
doesn't
wrong.
exist.
It exists. It exists. So the official dictionary that's used for the spelling bee is the Merriam-Webster dictionary.
Okay.
So that's where all of the words come from. So if your Word document is rejecting the word, you would find it in the Merriam-Webster dictionary.
Okay, let me go over to the my champions here today. All right, so let's talk about expectations. All right, for the future. What are you expecting? You know, Michelle. Yes. What's next for you?
Scripts.
Yes.
I don't really understand your question.
Okay, so you're going to the scripts.
Yes.
What are you looking forward for the most?
Okay, so I'm looking forward to making Ghana proud in the Scripps National Spelling Bee. I'm going to try my best to win, or to get to the top 10 or top 5, or even the main thing, because since nobody wants to do anything for Ghana, like, it's time for N'Adom, Janice, and I to try something for Ghana. So
I like that. I like that a lot. And what about you? Okay, let me start. Let me start with you with the microphone. Yes. No, you go ahead. Yes. What about you? What are your what's next for you? I mean, your top 5. What are you looking forward to? Are you going to do this next year? Are you going to come again?
So, we want a trip to Kenya, so soon we'll go to Kenya. And also,
Have you ever been?
No, I haven't been before.
Okay. Okay. So you're looking forward to it?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. No, Kenya is a lovely place. You will enjoy it. Yeah. There's so much to see, you know, and it's quite. Some parts are similar to Ghana. Some parts are quite different. Make sure you go to the Nairobi National Park. Okay. Insist on it. Yeah. You need to go to the Nairobi National Park. You'll enjoy that. Okay. Let's talk to you. Yes. What's next for you? Scripts?
Scripts. And to make my country and Africa very proud, because
Bring your microphone a bit closer.
when you are going for something, you have a mentality that you can do it. And if, let's say, you don't know what you're going to do, what will you do on, like, when you are given the chance, what will you do? You will not do anything. So you have to have the mentality that you can do it. And I'm very proud of myself to say that I will represent my country and the whole of Africa, because I know that I can do it, and we know that we can do it together. Like, if you put your mind to it, you can do it.
No, I was watching you on Saturday, and your whole body language was like, I am here, and nobody can say nothing about it. You know, it was very, very impressive to see you do that. All right, please pass the microphone over here. And let's hear from Ruth. Yeah, Ruth.
Okay. I plan to do better next year, so that
So you're
maybe I
definitely
can,
coming back?
yeah, so that maybe I can go to Script and represent Ghana. And I plan to do, as I'm also going next year, I'm also going higher in my classes, and I plan to do better in class, because I've missed a lot these past 2 weeks that I've not been going to school. And so I plan to do better in my classes, and we are going to Kenya. I've never been to Kenya before. And so I plan to see a lot of places, to buy a lot of things, so that I can keep a memory of Kenya.
So there are 2 places. Okay, so I'll say this, right? There are 2 places that you must see when you go. Number 1, so the 2 of you are going, right?
Yes.
So when you go, number 1, Nairobi National Park, definitely you must see, okay? The other one is the Naivasha Lake. Okay, the Naivasha Lake, you have to see it, all right? They have pink flamingos. When you see the sight alone will blow your mind, all right? So make sure you see that. N'Adom, final words from you. What are your expectations? You don't actually need the mic. You're already being mic'd, so you don't need the mic. Yeah.
Well, I really just plan on making Ghana proud and socializing with all the other spellers that are going to be there and doing my best.
Yeah. Okay. Kudos to you. All the best. N'Adom Darko Asare, to Michelle Kuma, and also to Janice Ifiba and Ketia, as you go over to Scripts. And to the rest of you, Ruth Obeng and Petra Sapon, enjoy your trip around East Africa. Okay? All right. Let me go back to the adults. Yeah, so this year, looking forward to 2023 cohort of the students coming in.
That would be 2024.
That's also so you're already doing 2024.
Yeah.
So this is 2023.
Yeah.
So you're looking at 2024. Hey. What are your expectations, considering what's happened this year?
My expectations are just listening to some of the stories of, I think it was Michelle's mother who said she heard about the program on radio and on Citi radio, and that's how she joined. And I think the same with Janice. I was going to say Afiba. She is Afiba. But Janice, Janice's father, similarly.
They had it on radio.
Yeah, just had it on radio, and they just thought they will. And that's what we encourage, that because it's only when the parent decides, I want my child in this program, that we get the best out of the child. Yes. Normally, we like it when schools also enroll, but it tends to, the minute the schools are at the front, then parents take a back seat. Now, the schools are running academic programs as well, so they need, it's there. So they'll kind of push you, and at a point, you're on your own. But with the parents there, that helps. So we need more parents to that's what we're looking for. So it's these stories that tell us that, okay, so the parents who are getting it now, because before it was predominantly schools. So parents who are now, getting it. And so we're expecting, my expectation is that we're going to get more parents to be involved in their child's decision, or they make the decision and encourage the children to be a part of it. I also expect that the students, a lot of the students from the 2023 cohort, will be coming back. They will be coming back because most of the spellers are inspiration. Apart from Janice, everybody else is a returnee, if we may call them that.
So it's a thing.
It is a thing. It really is a thing.
Wow.
It's a thing that we do acknowledge. I think that the other award winners who came, that have been in the program.
Oh yes,
For
some were awarded
for
their longevity in the program.
Yes,
so they have done it a few times. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. We've been speaking with Salome and Eugenia, who run the Spelling Bee GH program, as well as all the contestants, the top 5 contestants. We have, let me see if I can run through their names. So we have N'Adom, we have Michelle, we have Janice, we have Ruth, and we have Petra. Well done to all of you. Congratulations, and all the best in the future.